Hello everybody and welcome to another impromptu Merlin the Mighty video. We saw a movie, The Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah, just have it be Suicide Squad 2, for fuck's sakes.
Well, see, the thing is, it's clearly taking place. It's the same universe, basically
it's
a sequel.
Clearly a sequel.
But the thing is, oh no, this isn't the same. They were so afraid. You can just say that your first movie wasn't that great, and then that's fine. It's just like.
It's just sad.
It's okay. It's okay, guys. Well, look, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts a little more, but to be completely honest with you both, I really liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked it more than I thought I was going to. I'm like, it was fine, but like with each passing moment, I'm like, this movie is really good. I'm really dig. And then by the end, I'm like, you know what? I'm sold.
Yeah.
I'm really sold. But the thing is, I know they hired James Gunn to basically do Guardians of the Galaxy.
It did feel like
but I feel like it was his own movie. It took itself very seriously. It was more grounded, strangely.
Was a sociopath, really. It's like, except for Ratcatcher.
Ratcatcher and, I guess Flag. Flag was okay. Of course.
Yeah. As okay as he normally is.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. It was like everybody had issues.
You could tell that they were all supervillains.
They were supervillains, but you could tell they might not have all been the same level. Like, some people might have been murderers. Other people might have just been like, I don't know, thieves or whatever.
He killed like 27 children.
Yeah, true, but he wasn't like, one of the main characters, which is weird because like I kind of wanted to see more of him, but
I love how Weasel kind of just Slipknot from the first movie.
Kind of. Oh yeah, like we're gonna build him up and then he's not gonna be in it.
Spoilers.
Basically spoilers already.
Matt
But
Waller's team sucks.
All right.
Did no one ask to see if Weasel could fucking swim?
And also like intel about like the one guy betraying the other blackguard.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, like so yeah.
That's a terrible like fucking dog a pony show. Waller's winning.
Yeah, their intel group is terrible. They're like
They just
team.
suck, yeah.
They were terrible, but I guess it's Suicide Squad. But wow. And one thing I'll say about the movie, guys, is it had a lot of surprises for me. There were things like I knew people wouldn't make it, but the turns it took, I didn't predict a lot of them.
They still haven't really done the iconic Suicide Squad. Like they don't have Scandal Savage, Knockout, or Catman.
True.
In it,
Which is Captain Cold.
Captain Cold wasn't a member of Suicide Squad. Captain Cold didn't put up with that bullshit.
He's too busy dealing with the Flash and whatnot.
Only Captain Boomerang deals with that shit.
Captain Boomerang's a fuck up. Yeah.
Yeah, he keeps going in.
But yeah, I really liked it. I liked a lot of the characters in it. King Shark was pretty awesome.
He was kind of adorable.
He nearly eats Ratcatcher in the very beginning.
But he learns the power of friendship. The characters have arcs and they grow.
Yeah,
they become better by the end, and it doesn't feel forced like in the last movie. You're like, do you really buy it?
Except for Ratcatcher, she was just pretty.
Well, she was fine for the beginning.
Long. She was 90% narcoleptic.
Okay, she tried to rob a bank and they said armed robbery because rats. I'm like, okay, but she was fine. Like it was hard not to like her because she was so sympathetic.
Yeah, and then you have Then you have Polka Dot Man, who was
awesome.
We all knew he was going to die, though. The spoilers.
Yeah.
We all knew he was going to die. He was too good for this world.
He was too good.
He's the reason why I wanted to see this movie, by the way.
He was a selling point.
There is no universe where Polka Dot Man should have made it into a live-action movie.
And look, that's kind of like my summary, guys, is that like James Gunn just knows how to bring the comic book movies to life and blend the ridiculousness, but also touch the heart and make it grounded. I believe this story, and like he pulled off Starro, and they did him well. Yeah, they did him so well.
It looked so good.
It was.
Like there's a few things. You're a fan, man. I think you're going to be a little disappointed.
You didn't do anything.
If you like Captain Boomerang, the trailer should have told you what was going to happen.
Yeah, he had like 2 lines in the movie or something.
But pretty much everyone else who's like a really big part of it was pretty awesome. Like there's an entire team who just gets annihilated up front.
Who a lot of them were in the trailer, so might have fooled you, and that was good. I thought Michael Rooker was going to be in it longer, but he wasn't.
I actually knew who that character was. It was just, I understand why he was one of the throwaway ones.
But you liked that he was there.
Well, I liked that he was there, yeah.
It's clearly James Gunn. Yeah.
The Savant.
Savant, yeah. But hey, I get it. Can't have everybody in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I really liked it overall.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of Guardians of the Galaxy-ish with its comedy.
You could tell he was barring with some of the jokes.
R-rated. RA Guardians.
But same director, writer. You make
yeah, but still completely different, I would say, from it.
Like overall?
Yeah, like he kind of made his own.
Again.
You can feel that was a supervillain movie, not a superhero movie, still.
Maybe that's one reason why I kind of liked it, is that it was, they didn't really pull their punches with some of the themes. Like, they touched on, like with, honestly, what really upped it for me was...
every single one of them was a bad person.
Well, they did, but even more than
Except
that...
for Wreck-It.
And I like that, but I like the fact they still seemed human. They had some redeeming qualities, and the fact that the government they're working for is actually worse in some ways. And like, as long as we get what we want, we don't care if this thing destroys the country. And I'm like, that sounds very realistic. And so
this giant starfish just like,
I love how derpy they made him too.
But
he's so derpy.
But that's Starro though, and Starro's like one of my favorite Justice League villains. I love when they use them.
Didn't survive long enough to face Justice League in this iteration.
Yeah, but like some of the deaths, including so brutal and beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, it's just the visuals for those they were great.
You're never confused about whether or not someone died.
Oh no, you're like no. Okay, you see
unless
it.
You can tell that they are unless you can tell they are 100% dead, they're probably not dead.
This is true.
Maybe
yeah.
Polka Dot Man.
Polka Dot. Well, we didn't see it, but he's probably gone. He was crushed. He got squished by. He was great. All right. Of all of the characters, which one was your favorite, guys? Of all the Suicide Squad members?
Polka Dot Man.
Polka Dot Man? Okay. Might be surprised what mine was.
I actually did like Bloodbath in this.
Who?
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport. Yeah, Deadshot too. I know he's from the comics, but he's literally, they gave him a daughter. I'm like, okay, fine, but it's the same character.
Almost the exact same motivation.
Because they couldn't get Will Smith back.
Are we just gonna make this guy Deadshot? I said, nah, fuck it.
It's different. I also shot Superman. But to be fair though, it's more believable this guy's a criminal than Will Smith, who's of course naturally so charismatic and nice. So, though I did like Will Smith.
He wasn't so lovey-dovey with his daughter. They start off just screaming.
There are also some moments where there was like that, and there was another moment where it was like you thought there was a comedy thing, like the thing with Polka Dot Man's mom. Yeah. I think that was supposed to be a joke. We're like, oh, that's horrifying.
Yeah.
So
it's just like the worst mental thing.
Oh.
Ever. Yeah, and they keep bringing it up.
But it's kind of funny, but it's why that sucks.
Oh.
But it has payoff though.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, you're right though, Troll. It actually was Peacemaker. I really like John Cena
really pulled it off.
And I was like, I admit I don't know a lot about the character. I thought it was Dr. Polaris or the Key because of the helmet thing. Yeah. So it tested my knowledge. I didn't know.
Actually, at first, Joe, I thought he was part of the Nova Corps.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh,
I do have one down.
Yeah,
I do have one down. It's like they could have used more villains of actual fucking powers.
Well, they
had Polka Dot Man, King Shark, and arguably Ratcatcher, even though in this one she actually needs stuff to do.
I'll still consider that a powery thing. Well, look, but King Shark, to be fair, was quite the tank.
He was beefy.
He was quite beef. So it was fun, but you're right.
Shut out.
Oh,
he's
give a damn. He's bullet resistant, pretty much. Like bullets bounce off him, and he
really you take a hit from a kaiju.
He could take a hit from a kaiju. Gets thrown into a building that crushes him. But yeah, Peacemaker, because I like the fact that he was just more evil than Flag because he was too patriotic. Like, peace at any cost, like it's too lawful. It's like, I really like that motivation.
Him and Bloodsport had a good rivalry going on.
They did, I can do it, you do it better. And like, the comedy was good, the chemistry was good with the actors. I like the editing too, like a lot of these quick pan-ins, and the visual when Harley Quinn broke out with the Disney Princess Flowers.
The scene was just so people could like, over Harley Quinn.
But you know what? I thought
they did well, though.
It was good.
Did it well.
I liked her in this movie. She was good. I liked the weird.
I said to you, like, I guess if someone gets their ass kicked by Batman all the time, if they can fight Batman, that proves they're like a few levels above normal people.
Oh, absolutely. I was actually thinking about that. Like, she's a Batman villain. I buy that she's palled around with the Joker. She's learned some tricks.
I mean, really, I'm just glad that John Cena finally got acting down more.
Yeah, he's better than he used to be.
Because he was in The Marine, and that movie was...
I didn't see that.
When he's doing comedy,
he's better at comedy.
You can't take John Cena seriously as an action star. I'm sorry,
actually,
but
although some pretty serious moments in there.
Yeah, actually, that's one of the things. I thought the serious moments for Peacemaker were pretty good in this. That's why I was like,
but that's because you had grown used to him because of his
humor.
But
I like the character, and I like when they were bonding and the dance, and they I like the little bond with Bloodshot and the rat. The rat's a character.
Yeah. Every time Peacemaker's like, "Hey, waitress, you forgot about
the rat.
beer for the rat." I'm like, "That's great."
To show that even though, and that's what I'm saying, even he who's kind of villainous, he still kind of wants to care about his teammates while he's on the. I liked that. Everybody kind of became a little better.
He didn't want to kill
Flag. He felt bad about it.
For fuck's sake, just let me destroy this goddamn drive.
Because he was a patriot too. So he's like, I really admire you, and I want to do this. And on that shot of him getting stabbed, like the visuals of the
First of all, he looked surprised that he actually pulled off. Second of all, he was not happy that he did it.
It's like, and I even does that little shot, and I'm like, oh, Peacemaker, what a joke! Like I don't believe what you stand for, and I just like that. This movie touches on some tough themes, and it's over the top and comic booky, but still not overly bogged down by that, which sometimes you could lean into.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's a lot more believable than
the last one, which was I'm so glad they didn't do the weird music video intros, and we actually got to know the characters naturally.
Yeah, thank God the music was like so much better,
good
and timed in this one.
Good editing.
So not so much better because they were classic songs they used, but the music used in this one makes sense. Yeah, it actually
in
goes.
The first one they would just throw random songs in there because they were popular.
It's like Black Sabbath for this guy because it's Black Sabbath, I guess, or it's just like doesn't really fit. So
it's like, does Slipknot really need this much? Does he need his own theme song?
Apparently.
Man,
he can climb anything. I like that guy. I want him back.
The entire team of Slipknots in this one.
I can climb anything. Yeah, but I really liked it.
Yeah.
I liked them much more than I thought.
Mongol's sister went down like a bitch.
Yeah, I don't like that. Mongal, I think, should have lasted longer. She's like,
she should be at least as powerful as fucking King Shark.
Yeah.
At least she probably could tangle with Supergirl or Superman a little bit. Like
Mongol's sister, for fuck's sake.
Like she's super but you know what? Most people don't really probably know. I'll be honest, I forgot about her until I saw this. Like, oh yeah, that's right. I've seen her in a panel or two.
The two of us will look at her and like, we know that chick. Who the fuck is
Mongal.
Yeah.
I like Mongol. I've always liked Mongol a lot. A little underrated, I think, but he's known for one thing.
He's the silly dark side.
Hey, but he's very over the top. He's not War World and that one story that everybody likes with Superman's birthday. The black. What is that? What is that called? Oh man, the black.
Everyone watch this will know. Like
okay, from Justice League when he's like, oh yeah, we'll make you sucked into your fantasy.
Plant that puts you into like your.
I keep wanting to say the Black Mamba, but that's Kill Bill. The Black something.
Mercy. The Black Mercy.
The Black Mercy Batman.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, that was a good episode. Anyway, now we're diverting. Grades.
I give it B+, A-.
Okay.
Solid movie.
It's okay. Just go with your heart.
Give it an A.
A? Well, that's okay. Or A-. When they did the star, I'm like, I'm done. It's A-. I really liked it. I'm happy I saw it. It was good stuff. I hope they make another one like this.
Yeah,
James Gunn.
I'm gonna try and forget the first movie.
I don't even care about it. I'm like, they had good moments, but this
the only thing that comes through is the friendship between
Flag and Harley Quinn
and Boomerang
for that 1 minute.
For that 1 minute, yeah.
Yeah, and Amanda Waller, who also I like the fact that they show she's evil. She's so
well, she was evil in the first one.
But I mean, they really push it this time about how she doesn't care about civilians and
like she's very lawful evil. Like as long as the job gets done,
as long as our government's taken care of, I don't care about anybody else.
Talk about like our idea for if they do a third one.
Oh, I agree with you. I think it should be Batman related.
Yeah, me and Merlin there, we were talking like. No, given the fact that Waller knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman, the third one should be her trying to take him out with Suicide Squad.
Yeah, after this with Starro, it just makes the most sense.
So after Starro, you could only go after a Justice League member.
And who they're going to take down is Batman.
He's the only one they have a moderate chance
Which is ironic because he's, we all know secretly he's the most powerful, but they think they could beat him because he's Batman. He's just a guy, but... Yeah, I'd be down, but only if James Gunn comes back. Yeah. Like I just if he would do it, please. I just no offense to David Ayer, but like just makes me think Guardians 3 might be really good.
Hopefully.
I hope so. Well, any final thoughts?
I'm done.
All right.
Well, who is doing Guardians 3?
James Gunn.
James Gunn.
They took him off and they brought him back because like that.
They're like, you know what? That was a stupid idea. Hey, come on.
Are they getting Drax back?
I think so. I think everybody. Oh, yeah, because
he said he would only do it if James Gunn came back.
So I'm assuming yes.
He said he would do it one more and only if James Gunn came back.
All right.
That's not bad.
Sounds good. All right, everybody. Say goodbye.